Hey guys, welcome back to the video. My name is Mr. Watchdog, and today I'm going to be talking about Steven Universe Future's last trailer. Also, Steven Universe as a franchise's last trailer. Because look at this. Steven Universe has been going on since 2013, and we've been getting a lot of Steven Universe content, most of it being hiatuses, but other stuff including comics, podcasts, and shorts. Well, I don't really remember getting shorts, but like still, we've also gotten a lot of merchandise, gotten concerts and stuff like that. Steven Universe has been going on for a very long time, and it's about to end. It's about to end very soon. But we're just gonna be doing a little bit of a breakdown of the trailer. Also, let me just give you guys 13 reasons why I wasn't here this entire week. Number one,
Benny. Nobody cares.
Finn, I've been worried about you.
now, okay. Now I wanted to talk about this, not his hand. This I want to talk about this because look, the round table had this theory that I think is gonna happen, and I think it is happening right now, right here. Now he said that Steven might go into Rose's room and then create a whole fantasy where everybody's agreeing with him, everything he says, because that's deep down, that's really what he wants to hear. But he can't do anything about his mom because that's really filled with confusion and a lot of emotion. So it's gonna basically create the same thing that happened in Rose's room back in the original series. But right here, also in the original series, it kind of broke down. Rose's room kind of broke because Steven overloaded it and filled it with everybody inside of Beacon Town, and it was like disappearing. Same thing is happening here, but the sky is not as black as before, and the stars are more starry. But look, the house is gone. It's like he's falling under the map in Red Dead Redemption 2. So something's going on. He lands here, which I think is on the beach. I think that this is on the beach because it's Beacon Town. I don't know why he's wearing these clothes. Never seen Steven wear these type of clothes before. I don't know anything about this. Maybe, yeah, I don't know anything about this. Steven pulls off a Sonic. Steven runs in because, yeah, and look, the gems are waiting for him. They really want to talk to him. But look, now he's saying this, and which also ties into the theory on he's gonna go into Rose's room, make an entire fantasy, and he's gonna lock himself away from the other gems because he's already doing that right now and doing the exact same thing he did with Cactus Steven. Also, what did happen to Cactus Steven? But we're not talking about today. We're talking about this, the last trailer. He says, "Leave me alone." He needs some space. And I think that right here, it looks like he's in a mental hospital. Like, look at that. And if it's kind of weird, maybe he might be in the diamonds area, because look at it like this. The door looks pretty big in the corner, even though you can barely see it. Also, the tiles are massive. I think this might be in the diamonds place, or maybe we're just getting a really bad look or view of the room. But I just think that this is a place inside the diamonds because the diamonds are trying to help Steven, because we haven't seen the diamonds all season. Steven just releasing some rage. Now that's also inside of Rose's room, because I'm pretty sure this is where the part where he almost falls out, and probably is the part where he almost dies. And then he pulls off a shield bubble, kind of like in what he did in the episode where he basically almost bubbles his friends, just like what Aquamarine or Bluebird Azulite said. She said, "Oh, Steven, you're gonna burn down. You're gonna burn down." You're gonna burn down Little Homeworld, and also you're gonna bubble your friends. And people are going like, how is he gonna bubble his human friends? It doesn't really work. But he actually made like a giant dome shield, and everybody talked it out. That short person, that Splon, I forgot her name, Susan. You know, that's not her name. You know what is her name? Sadie. That's her name. Her lesbian lover. Yeah, Keith, Kef. They all help out Steven, go like, "Yeah, buddy, everything's okay. We all might be drifting away, but you don't need to solve all of our problems anymore." Lars is going back into space. Sadie's gonna stay down here. She's also disbanded the Sadie Killers, which, man, that's gonna suck. But look, he's shielding himself from the crystal gems because he doesn't want to be around them, because he doesn't want to unravel all of his embodied emotions, because he doesn't want to put that on the crystal gems.
I just need space.
Now, I think Steven was trying to go on just relaxing trip down the river, or maybe this could be inside Rose's room. I think he's just going a casual trip down the river, kind of like what he did in one of the episodes where he literally just drove the van in the middle of nowhere, and went to the top of it and just looked at the stars. Kind of a reference to the Simpsons, but yeah. Now and then, okay. Now let's take a little bit of a rewind. Oh, that gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt someone's ears. Now we get little flashbacks to the ending of Steven Universe. This is the Steven Universe Change Your Mind. This is Steven Universe Change Your Mind. Obsidian. Yes, this is all Diamond Day stuff.
It's nothing to worry about anyway.
Steven Universe Future. 2 new episodes. Friday, March 6th at 7 on your Cartoon Network.
But that's all I could get from all of this. I think Steven's just going through a lot right now, and I think the series is gonna end, or the epilogue series is gonna end with Steven talking to the gems about his problems instead of going to Rose's room and falling out of nowhere. And also, I think Connie might return finally, because it would be great if she could finally return, because she's just been absent because she's trying to get ahead of college. Like, what, 4 years early? Like, why is she even... You know what? Never mind. She's going to college. She's going to space camp, even though she's already been to space. But that doesn't really matter. So, hopefully we get more of Connie. We could get some Steve Ani up in here. Bluebird the Zoo Right fight. That would be great. But then, we still don't have some of the main stuff. Like, we still don't have some of the main stuff. Like, if we go back... Steven Universe Future theme. We still don't have some of these big boys yet. Can I just zoom in? Microsoft does not know how to work their stuff. Can't even zoom in. I could just find an image on it. That would be nice, but never mind. I guess I can't do that. Just click on this. And boom. We still don't have 2 of these big bads yet. We've gotten to see the 2 Lapises. One of them is currently at Little Homeworld. We've gotten to see Bluebird Azulite, which cut Greg's hair. Jesus Christ. We still got Jasper, which she hasn't really done much this season except fight Steven, even though Steven wanted to fight her. We also have Cactus Steven, which he just bursted out of the Crystal Gems house. And pretty much that's what happened. And then we still need to get Wormy Boy, which it does, in my opinion, it doesn't look like a worm. This is not a worm, because like it got like a really long back and stuff like that, and people are saying that it's Steven, because look, he's got nope. He's got the nose, he's got the chin, he's got a lot of stuff that resembles to Steven, which this could be his version of corruption that we can never reverse, or he just stays the same. And then we got White Diamond, which I still don't know what she's gonna have a role to play in. Maybe Steven goes to the Diamonds. Most likely not, because he just wants to get rid of him, as seen in Steven Universe the movie. But maybe they come to him, something happens, White Diamond becomes like this. But that's all I have for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video by me, Mr. Washington. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. It's Mr. Washington, and catch you guys on the flip side.